I make them bitches hit the floor for keys. Yeah.
Travis got it here, and I'm back with some more boxing. Adrian the Problem Broner just got through fighting Adrian Granados. It was a very close, entertaining, and competitive fight. Adrian the Problem Broner pulled off the victory, the split decision win. Now, a lot of us have been criticizing Adrian the Problem Broner because of that performance in that fight. It was a fight where Adrian Granados, he landed a few shots. Adrian Broner, he didn't really... It wasn't a complete shutout. But Adrian the Problem Broner proved to us a long time ago that he's not the next Floyd Mayweather. So I think we might be being a little bit too hard on Adrian the Problem Broner. You know, I was kind of like criticizing Broner on Twitter a little bit. And a couple people responded to me, just random people that wasn't following me. And they like, you a hater, he still won. And it was like quite a few people, more people than often when it's a fight like this. It's not really a big fight, you know. And, you know, Broner's a big name fight. I'm just saying like a really, really big, highly anticipated fight. Say, for example, Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia. It wasn't really that type of fight, but I was getting more responses than normal. And it made me remember that when Broner used to fight, that was like before he took his first loss. He was really like, he was one of the most followed boxers. And then there's still a lot of people from Ohio that follow him. And he's probably like, you know, all that they have as far as boxing goes. But Broner, he proved that he wasn't the next Floyd a long time ago. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but he's not the best. You know, he has his faults. And who the person that said that you a hater, he still lost. You know what? It was a female, actually. See, he even bring female boxing fans. You know, she actually might be right because he still won the fight. You know, actually, I was picking Broner to lose this fight, but it was under completely different circumstances. Once the weight was switched up, I told you that I felt like Broner was going to fight. I'm just saying, like, maybe we holding Broner to too high of a standard. And you know, part of it is like his accomplishments kind of like exceed what, like his talent. For example, Broner is a 4-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. And you take a fighter like Canelo, for example. Canelo is a 4-time world champion in 2 different weight classes. So that with Broner's 4 different weight classes, it sounds better, right? But Canelo, it's just like, I don't want to compare the two, man. You see what I'm saying? Canelo's holding it down. His only loss was to Floyd. You know, some people, including myself, are picking him to beat Triple G's like he's... But maybe we've been a little bit too hard on Broner, man. You know, seemed like a good guy. You know, he used to do a lot of crazy shit that'll make some people not like him. It was good for promotion and shit, but... Okay, Broner, he released a statement about this fight. And he said that when I seen this statement, it kind of made me want to criticize him because of the opponent that he was fighting. He said that Adrian Granados had hurt him in this fight. He said he hurt Adrian Granados multiple times, but he said that Adrian Granados also hurt him once. Let me get into a statement. Broner said, I hurt him once for sure. I hurt him plenty of times. But I'm going to be honest. He hurt me one time. He hurt me one time, and I'm very good at keeping it as a disguise. Just like a lot of people ain't know I hurt my left hand in the first round. But I did what I had to do. I had to make my adjustments, and it was a hell of a fight. Adrian the Problem Broner's statement. And then when you look at a statement like that, you know, easily I can come on here and be like, what the fuck are you doing getting hurt by this guy who had already 4 losses? You know, but at the same time, this is the same guy that I picked to beat him. You see what I'm saying? And he actually, in my eyes, he deserved to win that fight. But still, I guess I'm still holding him to the Floyd Mayweather standard. Because Floyd Mayweather, Well, how many times has Floyd Mayweather actually even been hurt in a fight? You say like 3 times, maybe. You know, Shane Mosley with the Chop Chop Corley fight, Mike Donna. See what I'm saying? You got to really like kind of think hard about, you know, and then he never even lost. But you know, maybe I'm gonna try to stop being. It's kind of hard. Damn. Maybe I am a fucking hater. Y'all already know I'm a fucking hater. I try hard not to be, but damn, you know. Hey. They pay me to fucking hate on these motherfuckers. What the fuck do you expect? All right, man. Now, I thought, okay, as far as Broner's future potential opponents, Pacquiao has been mentioned. He mentioned something about the Danny Garcia versus Keith Thurman winner. And let's get into this. Manny Pacquiao was actually watching the Broner versus Granados fight. And y'all know that if Pacquiao's watching that fight, it's probably because he's trying to look for another opponent. He hasn't signed to fight Jeff Horn yet. So he could possibly fight Broner, but not in April because Broner got 2 cuts and he just got through this fight. April is really like just right around the corner. But that's a possibility. That it don't have to happen in April. It's just like when Manny Pacquiao liked to fight. And after the fight, Broner said him and Bob Arum just got off the phone not too long before that. And Broner, he also released another statement. And he said, I thought he was done talking the crazy shit, but apparently he's just done talking the crazy shit like in front of the Showtime cameras, the big network TV cameras. And in this article, he said, anybody can get it. I did just fuck up another Mexican. Anybody can get it at 147. It's all wars out there at 147. We got some big fights coming up. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, of course. I'll take that one. It's whatever makes the best sense for me. Right now, my focus is to get out of boxing. Now, that part caught me off guard right there, the end of it. Right now, my focus is to get out of boxing. This is an article that was posted on Boxing News 24. The link will be in the description. You know, Broner is only 27 years old. He don't really seem like he really too crazy about living a fighter lifestyle, which I wouldn't be either. You know, like who the fuck want to starve theyself and shit? Like, y'all know Broner is like, what, 5'6", and a half or something like that. Y'all know damn well for his height he can make fucking 140. It ain't no him growing out of the fucking way. He just don't feel like starving himself to death. Like, when he was about to fight Ashley Theophane, he weighed 140.4. And his face did look a little bit synced in. He looked a little fucked up trying to make that weight. But I don't remember him looking too unhealthy with the Khabib Al-Akhtardi fight, though. So it's just like, it just depends on what the fuck he doing. Look, man, I think personally that he could still make 140. He just don't feel like pushing his body to that limit. Because, look, you know, certain things that you would do before you become rich that you wouldn't do after you rich. You see what I'm saying? You might go that extra mile after, you know, before you become a millionaire, but like when you're a millionaire, you really, you know, a lot of fighters do it, but, you know, he's not that type of dude, and I wouldn't be either. Fuck that. Shit, starving himself to death and shit, hell no. But since he's going to be fighting at 147, we're talking about future possible opponents for Broner at 147. Manny Pacquiao. And, oh, yeah, he said, right now my focus is to get out of boxing, so maybe he's just trying to, like, cash out. You know, you can't blame him if you want to do that. Damn, you might as well. Shit, you could just fuck around and take the $4 million for Pacquiao that was offered before. I know you might want more than that because, you know, Pacquiao's going to make more money, sell more pay-per-views than before, but, hey, you know, $4 million is a lot of money. And currently he's making, like, $1 million flat a fight. So you have to do 4 of the type of fights that he's doing right now in order to get that $1 million. So I mean, it don't even really matter if he could beat Pacquiao or not. Pacquiao is really past his prime, man. Broner probably is going to blow up pretty heavy on fight night. But Pacquiao is still a pretty decent fighter. Even at his age, he's just not knocking motherfuckers out cold how he used to. So it's a good chance that Pacquiao will win that fight, but we don't know until we see the fight because Broner, something that I noticed in the Granados fight, I don't really see how people saw that if Granados won that fight, to be honest. I was looking at Granados trying to punch Adrian Broner, and he wasn't really landing clean. Maybe like the first round or two, but after that, Broner is pretty good at blocking those shots even when he's coming forward. So he could pressure Pacquiao. Pacquiao's pretty accurate with those straight punches like that straight left. So, I mean, it'll be a tough fight for Broner. And I think Pacquiao will be the favorite going into that fight. I'm just saying, Broner is pretty good at blocking those shots. So it'll be a tough fight either way it go. And as far as the Danny Garcia and Keith Thurman fight, the winner of that fight is going to have two mandatories. And one of the mandatories is Lamont Peterson. They might not force that one. With the WBC, who the fuck will be the man? Oh, Amir Khan. And Amir Khan might want that fight. He might not. We don't know. It's a possibility, but he's more likely to get Pacquiao before he would get the winner of the Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia fight. Who knows? The winner of that fight might want to unify with the damn Kell Brook and Errol Spence winner later this year. We don't know. But, I'll be rooting for him if he could get the Pacquiao fight. I'll be rooting for him to win the fight. I know it's going to be tough. It'll be a tough fight for him to pull off. But it's possible. I mean, damn, if Floyd Mayweather can completely shut out Manny Pacquiao like that, it's not really too much of a stretch of the imagination for Broner to even just to slide by and defeat Pacquiao in a close and competitive fight and then beat him when Floyd completely shut him out. It's not really impossible. And then Pacquiao is like years older now. Definitely possible, man. I think that would be like probably his best option too. And it looked like they interested. So, I mean, because Pacquiao, he sent out a tweet saying that good fight so far, and he hashtag Broner Granados like during the fight, meaning that he was interested in the fight. And the $4 million offer was there before Bob Arum was negotiating with Al Heyman. So he could at least take that fight for the $4 million still. The offer will probably still be on the table. I mean, I think he should take the shit anyway. Even if he was to lose, you still really not losing because what? He can get a few comeback fights if he wanted to. He's saying he want to get out of boxing. So if you get the $4 million, you can just retire, or you can just take some more fights like the Ashley Theophane fight, the Khabib Al-Lakfidi fight, the Adrian Granados fight. He want a rematch. Go to Chicago. Fuck it. You might sell tickets there. Chicago is big as hell, far bigger than Cincinnati. So you can sell tickets there. You can do that. That'll be a comeback fight. But I think he should go for that shit, man. He might be able to pull it off. He might be able to beat Manny Pacquiao. So I don't know if he'll be able to get that fight. It's looking like they're interested, man. I don't know when they'll be able to schedule that fight to happen. But if I was Adrian the Problem Broner, I would go ahead and take that shit. Win, lose, or draw, that's a hell of a payday. And nobody's going to be too mad at Adrian Broner if he was to lose to Manny Pacquiao. I'm Travis Gotti. Thank you for tuning in to Travis Gotti Boxing. Subscribe.
I gotta quit fucking with you. I gotta quit fucking with you.